Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life, sitting off camera, which it's a little awkward just having you like stare at me like as I'm talking.
Yeah, well,
It's weird.
you're getting my undivided attention
I
right
am.
now. I'm actually writhing in
Yeah.
pain, you guys. I'm in so much pain. I think I slept wrong and my neck hurts so bad.
You need to get a new pillow. I got
do.
that flawless face pillow, you know, the one that's over on TikTok
It
going
looks like an
viral.
alien ship.
It is so comfortable though. Like I'm
It
gonna put a
feels
clip
really
for it in for you
nice.
guys right here.
This is for all my lash tech girlies. If you guys are lash techs and you are not sending your customers home with a pillow like this, are you even a lash tech? Like, you guys, on a normal pillow, do you know how much damage you're doing to your poor lashes? You are abusing and crushing them. Look at this pillow, fully open. You guys, not just for lashes, for brow, skin, everything. But if you are a lash tech or you get your lashes done and you are not using this pillow, what the heck are you guys doing?
So comfortable.
The satin on that feels really good. Does it feel cool when you sleep on it? Does it get hot?
It does not get hot at all. But that is not what we are here to talk about. I want to talk about Gypsy Rose Blanchard first, because we know that she's going through the divorce with the ex-husband, and she has said some things about him during this whole entire divorce process that people have been like, are you really calling him out for that? And the first thing has to be the refrigerator. We all know that she called him out for food hoarding, which I really didn't know what that was until you told me the other day in a video. Well, the other day, Ryan uploaded his own video over on TikTok, and he was actually showing the refrigerator, and he was like, look, oh no, look at how messy it is in there. Oh my gosh.
After he cleaned
and it
it
wasn't.
out,
of
girl.
course. It was probably trash day. He
Girl,
like probably
it
took
still
everything
looked
to the
dirty.
dump.
I would not have ate
a little
anything
dingy.
out of that
little dingy,
refrigerator,
right?
period, ever.
Definitely a little bit dated.
It looked gross, girl.
Well, Gypsy Rose has responded to that, and she actually said that TMZ ran with the story because she like told a friend that he had a really messy refrigerator.
The annoying things that Ryan would do or whatever, but like, who doesn't talk about their husbands like that with their friends? You know what I'm saying? So like when I mentioned the fridge, I'm like, he has a lot of, it's so cluttered. That's all I said. And so then TMZ got a hold of the story. They overblown it. And they're like, the reason she divorced him was because of fridge. What? No. Like, who does that? That would be dumb. Like, think with your heads, people. There's got to be more that went on than a dumb fridge.
Sometimes our refrigerator can get a little messy, but I am not one to keep things past an expiration date. Trust and believe.
Is
I
that
throw
a
everything
reason
away.
to leave someone though? Like,
No.
like I wouldn't leave you
No.
if our refrigerator got messy.
Well, no, she said that TMZ ran with it and it was not a real reason to like leave somebody. There was like many other things that went along with that. She actually went to her refrigerator or whoever, like I think she's at like her friend's house, the guy, like the ex-boyfriend, ex-husband,
I
ex-fiance.
think isn't his name Ken?
Girl, I can't keep up.
I think his name's Ken.
The one that she tried to say that she wasn't with, and now they're all like laid up in bed together, like canoodling.
Well, the other day on my channel, I made a video about Gypsy Rose because apparently she was suing some true crime YouTuber, and it got dismissed too, girl. Gypsy Rose's name is everywhere.
She really is. She has been doing live streams over on TikTok, and people seem to be really enjoying it because when I saw her live yesterday, it had like 60-something thousand people watching her. She was trying to go live for an hour. She's trying to do like her service.
She's
to
trying
her
to get her
followers.
money up, girl.
Yeah, she was like, this was fun.
Do people send her tips?
They do.
A
They
lot?
send her gifts. They do. And they ask her a lot of questions. Another question they actually asked her was like, do you miss your mom? And she said that yes, sometimes she does miss her mom.
Wait, what?
We got 2 minutes left.
Is it time?
No, I'm just saying, let's just do 2 more minutes.
Oh, okay. 2 more minutes. Okay. And then we'll go eat or something.
What's your favorite date night? Just getting out of the house. We'll go to the French Quarter. We'll go to, downtown New Orleans. Find a great restaurant to eat at. Go walk around. The swamp tour was fun.
Oh, yeah.
The vampire tour was fun. Just being around each other. Doesn't matter.
There's a lot of cool stuff in New Orleans to do. Yeah, I do miss my mom sometimes.
When y'all having kids?
It's in God's timing.
And I was a little taken aback because I was like, what part do you miss? Like, what period, what era of her life do you miss? Because
Girl,
It didn't end so well, girl.
Nick is wanting us to do the Gypsy Rose like prison food
I do.
on our vlog channel.
I do. I want us to make the Gypsy Rose prison food that she's doing over on TikTok.
I've only seen the one, like the energy drink, and it looked gross because the instant coffee. Ugh.
You know, there was a little bit of commotion the other day on social media. People were speculating that Gypsy Rose was pregnant. And a lot of people were having the question, including myself, of like, what would she tell the child, like, happened to grandma? Like, come on. Like, what are you gonna say?
How do you answer that?
You can't shelter the child. As soon as they're old enough to go on Google or go to school, people are gonna be like, "Hey, girl, you the baby of the one that."
Well, maybe they won't put two and two together. Maybe that kid will be lucky. She could never go to functions at the school. It could never happen.
No. Speaking of another murderer, Casey Anthony was actually spotted at Disney World, and people were like taking pictures of her, and she was looking at the camera and flicking people off like she was so inconvenienced. I hope that her life wherever she goes is not peaceful at all, because we know what you did, girl. We know what you did.
Oh, piece of shit.
So moving on from that, I want to talk about Michaela Nogueira real quick, but not so much about her. She just kind of like jump started this whole entire thing. We know that brand Tier, which is the Korean like cushion foundation brand,
it's everywhere.
Everyone is using it now. Michaela was invited over to Korea, as well as a few other influencers. She was gifted a really expensive like Hermes bag, and some other people were like gifted Gucci, other people were gifted Chanel. It was a very lavish trip where the brand was basically buying the loyalty of these influencers that made their products go viral. Well, ever since Michaela got that bag and other influencers were treated like royalty, every single beauty influencer on TikTok has now started to review Tier. We have Manny MUA, I think Laura Lee might have done it, Nikki Tutorials, Jacqueline Hill. Everyone is reviewing this.
They want their piece of the pie, girl.
They do. They want to get invited. Jacqueline is saying that it's her favorite foundation that she's ever found over on Amazon.
Oh,
so, you know,
girl.
the link is linking down below.
Of course it is. They're not going to pass up that opportunity.
Yeah.
They're going to squeeze everything they can out of that. They want the next brand trip. That's going to be next. They're going to be fighting over brand trip spots.
And moving on from that, we have to talk about Mama Tot real quick, because she is having a little bit of drama over on TikTok with this crazy mother who we have talked about before on this channel. His name is Brandon. He has a traumatic brain injury from like a car accident that happened many years ago. Mama Tot found him because he was having drama with a lady named Deb the pet lady. You guys might remember he was doing like a battle with her, and she was screaming at him in like the nastiest of ways. I don't like that lady because she actually looks like the sister of my mom's dead husband, and I can't stand that bitch. I don't like you still.
I was just about to ask you.
I do not like you still, bitch. I swear to God. She was a
Evil
foot
lady,
doctor trying to
diatrist.
give my mother advice about COVID, bitch. Stub your toe. Fucking bitch.
She probably has, girl.
God.
She wet the bed.
I can't stand her. I truly cannot, you guys. You have no idea, like, the text message that I sent her after my mom passed away, and I found out that she was like, bitch. Well, Brandon, ever since that happened, and Mama Tot gave him a lot of attention over on TikTok, and people knew that he was friends with her, so they would go into his live stream and like always check on him, and he had a lot of people viewing his shit. I don't know what exactly happened, but for a few months now, Mama Tot has distanced herself from him and said like she wants to be left alone. She doesn't want to be dragged into any drama on any social media platform. Like, just leave her the alone.
Girl, I feel like Mama Tot is always into something.
She is.
I'm not saying that in like a negative way or anything, but I feel like her name is mentioned more often now.
Oh, no, it is. Well, after Mama Tot said that she was going to distance herself from him, he started going live, and he changed his TikTok username to Ophelia, which is her name on TikTok.
Weird.
It's very strange. And he would go live every single day. Well, every day that he would go live, Mama Tot's fans would go in there and try to like talk to him. Like, why do you have your name as Ophelia? Like, why are you stalking Mama Tot? Why are you harassing her? Just leave her alone. And they would give him so much attention. He would have like thousands of people in his live streams during this. They would all be up on the panel trying to like bring some sense into him, talking to him like, why are you doing this to Mama Tot? And as much as he is a problem, I kind of feel like the people that were going up there on those live streams are also a piece of the problem.
Yeah.
Because they're giving him the attention, exactly what he wants. But I also kind of feel like they're doing it because they think that they're going to get a little bit of attention from Mama Tot.
She's not going to notice you, girl. She's never going to notice you.
But maybe she would. I just don't think that they should be giving him the attention and literally like feeding into whatever bullshit he's doing, because now here we go again a few weeks after he kind of like went away and changed his name back to Brandon or whatever. He's going back after Mama Tot. The new name on TikTok is Ophelia. She has had to upload a video where she was saying like, leave her alone. She does not want to be involved in any drama once again.
Leave me alone. Okay? Leave me alone. I don't know if people realize this, but there are bad people on this app. And they will lie, honey. real bad, to garner attention and attraction to their page. There are people that do that for a reason, okay? I am telling you that I will never acknowledge your bad behavior, your lies, your bullying, your name, your anything on this platform for that. I am a target for people like that. Okay? I will always ignore. I will not respond to you. I will not give you anything that you so desperately desire to receive from me. Now, you take your behind and you stay on that side with all that nastiness and negativity and that hatefulness wrapped up with a big hateful bow, and I'm going to stay my butt over here on this side doing the right daggone thing. Leave me alone.
And she also had to upload a video addressing her tater tots because, you know, they are all saying they're going to go to battle for her.
So I follow 10,000 people on my account. All 10,000 people. And apparently there's a cap where you can only follow 10,000 people. If there wasn't one, I would be following back all 12 million people and creating this big family of all of us, right? But it doesn't allow that. I have found like the best thing for me to and how to tolerate online bullying is to not, right? It's just to ignore, pretend like they don't exist, don't give them nothing. Like I have found, and I've tried everything, trust me, in the early days of this account, I found that ignoring is best. But I know that all 12,000 people that I follow are not perfect individuals. I am not perfect. And we all want to cuss a heifer out, all right? I know I do. At least once a day, there's somebody that I just want to say, you know, something to. But I don't. I move past it, right? But I hope that, you know, for me, when Tater Tots unite, I hope that that is just people doing the same thing that I do. Just ignore. Scroll on by. Don't comment. That just entices people. It gives into their narrative. It gives them more content because they'll use your comment and make a whole nother video. And as soon as I see hashtag Mama Tot, that tells me everything I need to know, honey. They're doing exactly what they want to do, which is grab attention towards their account. All right? So when I see people saying, you know, Tater Tots tonight, that's what I hope everybody is doing. Is just ignore, do just like me. Just ignore them. Just ignore everything about them because, you know, you might feel better for a second giving somebody a piece of your mind, but it does nothing but give that person exactly what they was looking for, which was full-blown attention to themselves or to their account. I call them like tiny little narcissists. I'm serious because they act like it. They need that much attention on them all the time, and it just reminds me of a little narcissist. I'm sorry. But it does, okay? If you don't want to be deemed a narcissist, then don't do things that a narcissist would do. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but yeah, I hope my followers are doing everything just that way. Ignoring, scrolling on by, you know, don't even report nobody. If something's wrong with the video, it'll be taken down itself, trust me. You don't even have to get involved in anything like that. Just move past it. Don't reply. Ignore every single bit of somebody like that in their video or their platform or whatnot. You don't have to say anything back to them. Not saying a word makes me smile because that means that you and I, we're on the same page and we see things the same way, that people like that want that attention and we're just not going to give it to them. You know, I'm here for one or two things. I'm either loving on you or making you laugh. And I show up on my hardest of days, you know, in my fresh flipping grief. I showed up because I knew people needed me because I needed them. I needed them. I needed y'all just as much as y'all needed me. That's a fact. I have to help people because something inside me heals with that. And it makes me have a better day no matter how I'm doing it. Whether I'm having lunch with somebody, I'm on FaceTime with somebody, I'm answering an IG message. Sorry, I had a phone call because, you know, somebody messaged me and they didn't think that I was going to reply and I wanted to surprise them because I did. That's the kind of stuff that I'm doing over here on this side. And do I wish everybody did the same stuff? You know, use their social media? Hell yeah, I do. Of course I do. But not everybody thinks, feels, and sees the things that I see. And that's okay. I love them anyway. even the bad people. But yeah, for me, when it comes to the tater tots, I hope that they do just what I do, is ignore and move on past it. Move on past it. Don't allow them to drag you down, or you have a bad day, or you get into it with somebody. It's just people on the internet, honey. And you'll never see them again, probably. You know? Anyway, I like that username, Georgia Peach. I love Georgia. I named my baby girl after Savannah because I think Savannah, Georgia is one of the most beautiful cities in the U.S., actually. But where you live, do you live close to Savannah? If you do, send me some pictures. Never mind, I'm asking too much for you. Anyway, yeah, let's just ignore the bad people, y'all, and continue putting the good out into the world. That's all we can do.
Bunnie XO actually said that she was going to ride at dawn as well.
Oh.
So everybody's going after the man with the traumatic brain injury.
Listen, I love Bunnie. I started watching all her stuff over the past couple of weeks. I really like her.
No, I do like her content as well.
But you know what? Ophelia doesn't need to like acknowledge it though, because those that angry you control you, and I'm not saying that he's controlling her, but like her giving him any attention at all is like the biggest thing.
She won't say his name.
Oh,
she's not giving him the attention in that way, but everybody knows who she's talking about.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think Mama Tot seems like a very nice person, as I was saying. Maybe she needs to stop giving so much attention to these people because this is where it always seems to get her. Or people are like begging her for money and
no
shit.
good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah. So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please leave us a sunshine emoji down below because it is
hot
as out here today. It's like 101 degrees outside.
Scorching.
Yes. And we will see you guys all in the next video.
Bye.